been dealing with a traditional July heat at all these past few days.
It's been a little bit cooler, but that's about to change. Chief Meteorologist Gene Norman's been working up a warmer forecast in our Storm Track Weather Center. Gene?
You know, a couple of days below 90 degrees really can't last very long in the month of July, but we've been enjoying that the last couple of days. A couple of folks tonight saw some thunderstorms, and they're still out there. Let's go right to Storm Track Radar and show you who's still seeing some of the flashes of lightning in the sky, mainly up around Logan Martin Lake and north of Talladega. Some pretty healthy thunderstorm continues to rumble there, although it is weakening a little bit. Also a little bit of rain up near Jacksonville. As we take a look at where these storms are going, we put a leading track on the leading edge of this little shower that's pushing its way just to the west of Bynum, and it should be heading toward Mumford and East Aboga in the next couple of minutes here. So in those areas, look for some brief heavy downpours. And again, you can see the flashes of lightning as well as hear the thunder, but they should be dying down in the next, let's say, half hour to hour or so. A live look outside, we see fair to partly cloudy skies over the city. No rain here, although you could see those thunderstorms off to the east earlier this evening. 80 degrees right now. Winds are calm, but the air still has enough moisture in it with the humidity high around 70%. But you get away from town, and it's feeling pretty good. 72 Cullman, 73 Jasper. Your temperatures tonight will drop into the upper 60s. Still fairly warm off to the east. Pell City at 75, Anniston 79, and Talladega at 76 degrees. And the weekend's starting to come into focus too. I'm anticipating 90-degree heat tomorrow, and then Saturday it cranks up. Mid-90s for a high as the July heat returns. On Sunday, we'll keep that hot weather temperature as well as maybe see a couple of stray showers. But I think for the most part this weekend, it's just going to be a typical July hot weekend. But then something very interesting is likely to happen next week. Remember, back at the beginning of the year, we talked about the polar vortex. Of course, it's the jet stream that circles around the North Pole. It's always there. And in January, it paid us a visit and gave us those record cold temperatures. By the middle of next week, computer models are indicating that it's very likely that the jet stream, the polar vortex, will dive down across the Ohio River Valley, and we could be flirting with some cool air. In fact, we could be looking at some pretty cool mornings and what I call natural AC. Early in the week, the temperatures will still be pretty warm. In fact, we're expecting rain on Monday and Tuesday, but once that moves out, highs will only be in the mid-80s, and it's very possible that the morning lows could challenge some very old records and get below 60 degrees for several mornings in a row. That's a real treat for the middle of July. So here's the forecast for tonight. We'll see the slow clearing. Again, those showers off to the east will fizzle. Temperatures here in town should drop to around 69 degrees. And then tomorrow, the July heat returns. Mostly sunny, hotter with a high of 92. And you know I rate the next day's weather from 1 to 10. It's called the Norman number. And for tomorrow, it's up to an 8. And as we head toward the weekend, we mentioned the hot temperatures, 94 on Saturday, 94 on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, the front, the leading edge of that polar vortex I talked about, will touch off showers and thunderstorms. A good chance, a 40% chance on Monday, a little bit higher on Tuesday. But then here comes that cooler air. And a reminder, of course, that this coming Tuesday is Election Day. And if you want to head to the polls, you'll want to do it early because we are expecting storms throughout the afternoon.